Oscar can't defend. He's got the outside left for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around, we're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Bouchard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh,
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
All right. Welcome. Race number 19, the FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series, presented by iRacingIFlag.com, where you can use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off of the order. So go ahead and check them out. All right, we are at the concrete racetrack that is known as Nashville Super Speedway. Not sure why they call it the Super Speedway, but I don't get paid enough to think like that. So, all right, guys, we're wrapping up qualifying so far. We have one Brandon Saylor on the pole with a minute left of qualifying. We got 2 trucks. I take that back. 1 truck still on the racetrack. Ryan Conklin. And just as I was about ready to click his truck, he got off the racetrack. So it looks like qualifying is going to wrap up here. Nobody left on the racetrack. Let's quickly take a look at our points. There they are. Jeremy Clifton is your point leader. Kyle Knapp is second. Tyler Marble third. Tyler Marble third. Brian Conk fourth. And Mark Sabak round out your top 5. Here's our schedule coming up: Atlanta. And then everybody's taking July 4th week off. And we head to New Hampshire, Pocono, Richmond. Michigan is part of our Fast Eddie's Hot Rods Money program. Then Lucas Oil, the Glen Daytona, and Milwaukee. So there you have it. We're wrapping up. This season is really going by pretty darn fast. So let's get rid of that. Amateur hour scheduling there. All right. Looks like Brandon Saylor is going to be your pole sitter here at Nashville Super Speedway. Kind of a small field tonight. Not sure where everybody's at. Been averaging around 25 or so a race. Looks like we're around 20. So it is what it is. We'll keep on trucking along here. Thank you for watching, James. Kyle, you're supposed to be on the racetrack racing. Thank you, Garrett, for watching. All right. As soon as I find the 24 truck, we're going to click on them. We're going to go to TV1. We're going to go to live TV. Guess it's not on the racetrack yet. Anybody on the racetrack? Where are my trucks? There they are. Look at that. Power of technology. A little different camera angle where I can actually see the race trucks. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Blimp. Yep. Yeah. Get your ass on the racetrack. Still waiting for Tyler Marble. He's up there washing his hands or doing whatever he's doing, and about ready to miss the grid. So I suggest he hurries up. All right. What else do I got to say? Oh, these guys got 3 sets of tires in the pits. Track temperatures 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And as the sun keeps going down, it's going to keep getting cooler. Still waiting on one truck to get on the grid. And there it is. All right. Pace car will lead them off of pit road. Off into the concrete corners of turn 1 and 2. Tyler gave him some last-second instructions. We have different camera angles tonight. I like it. They supplied us with a good mixture of TV cameras for this racetrack. I wish they'd update some more of the racetracks. All right.
Front row, front door. Only change to the left. Start finish line. Hold 3 wide.
We didn't go through the grid. We'll go through the grid real quick. Brandon Saylor on the pole, Brian Conklin P2, Jacob Mosov 3, Tyler Marble 4, Vernon Markheim 5th, Brent Spot 6th, Cody Matthews 7th, Joseph Musau 8th. I'm really unprepared tonight. Kyle Oakley, Kyle Knapp, Ryan Haynes, Todd Sherrill, Chris Cowgill, Glenn Grisby, Wesley Grant, Ryan Sherrill, Jason Johnson, Mark Savak, and Austin Moore. There you have it. Their grid. The pace car is about ready to pull off the racetrack. Whew. I want to give everybody a little TV time. All right, Brandon Saylor in the Jeff Gordon lookalike truck in a Toyota, no less, will lead them off here at Nashville Super Speedway.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Here we go. Whoa. Brian Conklin asleep behind the wheel there. Holy shitballs. Somebody give that guy an alarm clock. They all head out the turn 1. Let's get a different camera angle so we can see all the trucks. There we go. 4. No. Saves his race truck, poops his pants in the meantime. Oh, the 33 looked like he got sideways too. Not sure what happened there. Woo. I want to rewind it for a split second and see what happened to 33 because I've seen the 4 getting all sippy sideways. Did he just... Oh, yeah, he got loose, too. Went down to the apron. Tyler Marble just squeezes by. The 10, the Busy Beaver, squeezes by. The 4 is down on the apron. Everybody's pooping their pants. Everybody's living to race another lap. Let's go back to live TV, shall we? Yes, we shall. Who is leading this little shindig? 24, Brandon. Whoa, a big-ass lead. What the hell? Somebody's laying some big old hot laps down. Oh. 3's saying something. Oh, he's in the wall. Let's see what happens to the 3 of Joseph Musau. Oh, no. He hits the wall on exit. Takes out the 77 of Kyle Oakley. Oh, they both keep on trucking. No yellow flag. The 3 feels horrible, I'm sure. 77's probably going, what in the world just happened? I have no idea. Back to the leader. Brandon Saylor is sailing it into turns 1 and 2. See what I did there? Tyler Marble, P2. Brian Conklin, P3. Nice to see Brian Conklin woke up for his meeting that he was late for. Brett Spot is 4th. Got a battle with the Busy Beaver of Cody Matthews. Missing a lot of names out here tonight. I know some texted me about having provisionals. I think Clifton was one of them, so he's not here. That's gonna take place. He will lose the points lead tonight. What's helping him though is a small field. You get a provisional, you take 1 point less than the last place truck in the field, so he's not going to take too much of a ding in points tonight. The fields keep getting smaller here at the Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. This may be our last year running the trucks because I'm not putting the time or effort in to have just 19 or 20 trucks every week. I'm just putting that out there in TV land. All right, let's go through the field here. Brandon Saylor's your leader. A big 1.3 second lead over Tyler Marble. There he is, Brian Conklin in 37. Brett Spot having a nice run here early on, P4. Kyle Knapp, P5. Looks like he lost his sponsors for the night. He refreshed Trading Paints. Sure we ain't missing nothing here. Because he usually has that pole company. Or was it Glory Pole? Maybe it's just not my end. Anyways, next in line is the 10 of Cody Matthews. His Beaver truck. Jacob Musau running in 7th. Teammate of Brett Spot, Ryan Haynes, running in 8th. Todd Sherrill and Ryan Sherrill round out your top 10. Where are the Sherrills? Come on, Sherrills. There they are. The 17 and the 20. Oh, there's the Pizza Man, West again. Looking to get himself into the top 10. We got battles all over the place. Look at that tide ride. I like it. I like it a lot. You can never go wrong with the tide ride. Glenn showing his age with all these retro paint schemes. I have no idea how old he is in real life. I'm speculating. But he's always running the old school paint jobs. I like it. I like it. Get a little side draft down the front straightaway with the 77 and the 7. And if you're at Vegas, 777s wins you a lot of money. But we're not at Vegas, we're at Nashville. They might have a casino right around the corner. Brandon Saylor has literally put the gas through the floorboard, and he is leaving everybody in the dust. But we'll see if he's using up his tires, or one Tyler Marble, Brian Conklin, and Wesley, or Kyle Knapp. Sorry about that. Why do I have a lot of generic paint schemes tonight? Not sure what is going on with the old Trading Paints program. Let's re-download the files, shall we? Hope it doesn't screw up the stream. All that downloading I'm doing. I see at least 2 guys in generic trucks. I know those aren't their normal paint schemes. Anywho, let's click on the old exciting. Oh, I didn't get the exciting button on. Let me find it real quick. Exciting. I gotta go to Sim Racing apps. Have to open up a program or a widget, whatever they call it. All right, got that. Minimize that. Click on exciting. And this is the most exciting battle on the racetrack right now. 7 bucks and more. And the cameraman changes his mind. And he says, this is the best battle on the racetrack. But I wholeheartedly disagree because the 7 was right next to the 03. So iRacing was all jacked up right there. Looks like paints are starting to update, so that's good. That's good. And I still see the 12 in a... He must have just changed the pace scheme. He's throwing me all off. I don't know. I'm just a fucking announcer that's working for free. Anyways, check out some different camera angles here. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo-wee! TV mix. That doesn't give you some more than what, I don't know what will. Some pretty cool camera angles right there. Look at TV static, shall we? Oh yeah, look at that sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get rid of that vertical ticker real quick so we can see. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So we can see the side angle. There we go. This is like a crank me up. Kevin Cochran is watching out there in TV land. Thank you for watching. All right, enough of this crazy shit. Let's go back to, yeah, TV3. Checking on your leader. See if the lead has shrunk. It has not shrunk. It has grown. And if you were a woman, you'd be happy. Brandon Saylor from Indiana. Go figure. Jeff Bourne, Indianapolis. Stuff. All right, let's check out the battle for P2. Kyle Knapp all over the tailgate of Tyler Marble in the 48. If you're out there in TV land watching us and watching me make a fool out of myself, go ahead and click that like button. Share it to your own personal profile page. Get as many eyeballs in here as possible. And at 12. Oh my God, I'm dying. Excuse me. 12 dives it underneath the 48 of Tyler Marble. Don't think Tyler's going to fight him too hard. Oh, I didn't get a drink of Pepsi there. Good Lord. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyways, that puts Kyle Knapp at P3. He's your current podium guy right now. All right. What's the most exciting battle on the field? I guess this is the most important battle on the field, according to iRacing. Oh, I forgot to ask what the fuel window is, but I'll try to figure it out on my own. I'm a little unprepared. Usually get with my guys, ask what the fuel window is, but I forgot tonight, so we'll have to play it by ear. I definitely don't think they can make 60 laps on a tank. So this could be, I don't think it'll be a one-stopper. It should be a two-stopper at least. Remember last week we went caution-free. Looks like we're on that path again. We check Discord and go in my truck racing clubhouse. I don't recall. Yeah, it was a caution-free race last week. Jason Fensler, your winner, former real-life ARCA West driver back in the day, showed up last week and wiped all of our asses on the racetrack. Well, not me, because I wasn't out there. I was just commentating. Check in on our leader. Give that gentleman his due TV time. Looks like Joseph Musau retired from the race, currently 14 laps down, sitting in the garage. Nothing going on around here. Side by sides. I think this is relatively a one groove racetrack, and as I say that, the 0-3 is like, hey yo, watch this, hold my beer. Go up to the second lane. Can never go wrong with a Coast Guard truck. It's sharp. It's a simple paint scheme, and it's sharp. I like it. I like it a lot. Kyle Oakley with that right front damage with that scuffle with Joseph Musow seems to be not hurt too bad. He is in 14th, but I guess it could be a lot worse after you really tagged that right front into the wall. It doesn't even look like there's that much damage. Let's go to the rear chase view. Yeah, look at that. He just, there's a crack in the hood where the hood pins are. He's just got a broken hood pin. Right front fender doesn't appear to be caved in too much. I can't even see the top of his tires, so that's good. So he got lucky there because it could have been a lot worse. So all right, let's get on the most exciting battle. We'll do some in-car action. Let's go inside the tent truck. Let's see how Mr. Beaverman is sawing at that wheel. Ooh, looks like he's tight. Off the throttle quite a bit. Letting it roll. See how he gets into turns 1 here. Turns 1 and 2. That leader isn't as far away as I thought. Oh yeah, he overshot that entry. I can hear them tires just screaming for help. Well, yeah, he didn't overshoot it. Maybe to 39, Ryan Haynes was underneath of him and was giving him all sorts of room. Ryan Haynes is playing nice with the throttle. I can hear that. It's good stuff. This is seeming to be mashing the shit out of it. Just taking it easy. Looks like a lot of guys may be struggling with it tight through the center. And that truck did not get loose off, so I'm not sure if any of these guys are getting loose on this concrete. It's a pretty grippy racetrack, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't even see him counter steering to the right at all. Let's go out, check in with our leader, see what he's doing on the old steering wheel. Oh, I've got a little more movement on the steering wheel. See what happens once it gets on the straight. Yeah, there's like no ass happiness at all. Brandon just keeping it nice and smooth. Oh, I can hear it. He's letting it roll for quite a while. 12 is closing in ever so slightly. Let's compare, shall we? Nope, that's not what I want. I want the leader. There we go. Why is there no interval on the middle square? Shame on you. Well, it looks like timing and scoring is a big fail. Not working. We are on lap 30 of 120. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. I told Tyler we'll only make this a 10-lap shootout and let's load him up and go home, but he said, what are you, crazy? So, yeah, we're doing 120 laps here at Nashville. Of course, I just made that up. I just made that story up because Tyler will be calling me, you didn't say that. I know, I was just trying to be a dork. Oh, man. I don't even know who oh, we got that 20 getting underneath of the 35 of Brett Spot. This is your battle for 6th place on your bingo board. Looks like the 35 may have used up his Air Jordans. As I say that, he gets a nice run off the corner. Oh, a little squeeze action. Trying to squeeze him like a zit on a turn entry. 20 says, I ain't having any of that shit. Let's go. These guys throwing haymakers at each other. Ooh, trying to get a little side draft there on the quarter panel. Again, this is your battle for P6. Trying to clear, and he clears himself off of turn. End of 35 says, not so fast there, Mr. Giveaway guy. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's see if the 20 and the 35 can settle back in and start turning some faster laps. But the pizza man is trying to give himself a slice of pizza from the 35. He's looking to move into the P7 spot. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. What's again? 35 is starting to fall like a rock in a river. Give that man some new tires. Oh my goodness, the Ford Jacob Musow trading a little paint with the 35 there. Hopefully tempers don't get too hot and heavy there. That was just a nice little racing action. Nothing crazy going on there. That's checking on your leader. Still has a nice 1.3 second lead over Kyle Knapp. Tyler Marvel and Brian Conklin have fallen even further. Brandon Saylor is just sailing away. Dad joke right there. I know I suck. Anyways. Oh, we got a battle here. Ryan Haynes looking to get into the top 4. Todd Sherrill's coming. Get back on the 20 truck. What the hell's wrong with you, computer? Let's get with the 37. Check out this battle. Watch this battle for a little while until it's all said and done. Somebody waves a white flag and surrenders their spot. You want to race with these awesome clean drivers? Go check us out on Facebook. FastTrack Sim Racing. FastTrack is all one word. There are 2 T's in the middle. FastTrack Sim Racing on Facebook. There's a Discord link on that Facebook page. Click on the Discord link, accept the invite, and we will go get you going in the right direction. After we check your iRacing stats, make sure you're worthy enough to race with us. This is the kind of racing you get week in and week out. Just wish the fields were a little bit larger, but we are clean and green. Last week was caution free, and this week so far we are trending in the same direction. Lots of give and take, lots of camaraderie out there, racecraft. So far so good. And the 4 gets by 1. Brian Conklin. Brian Conklin dropping like a hoot. Not even gonna say it. There might be children watching. I was gonna say drop him like a prostitute to her knees. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Brian may have used up that right front tire. I'd imagine pit stops are gonna happen around lap 50. That's my guess, because I don't think these guys can make it halfway. I'm not gonna go into another Discord channel and bother somebody, so we'll just guess. Man, Brandon has opened up the lead even further. It is almost 2 seconds now over Kyle Knapp Sr. Kyle's like, come back, come back. Oh man. Excuse me. I mean, they'd be yawning in your ear trying to turn your people on. 33's telling the 11 to go low.
Go low.
Go low. Go low, 11. Go low. There you go. He got rid of his Buckshot Jones Aquafresh paint scheme finally after Darlington was like 2 months ago. He's back to his old scheme with the boobies on the back of the truck. Let's take a look at the boobies, shall we? They're covered up, you sick people. Yeah, see, her hands are over her nips. There we go. Take your best shot. Maybe later there, lady. Maybe later. Anyways, this is a family show. Get back to racing, shall we? Brandon Saylor opening up a can of whoop ass on the field, doing his best imitation of Jeff Gordon in his prime. Even though Brandon's in a Toyota, that's blasphemy. It's almost sacrilegious. Brett Spaulding is off the racetrack. What happened? Oh, he's doing a pit stop along with the Glenn Grigsby. So we are closing in on pit stops. I'm going to keep an eye on my sim racing apps. Make sure nobody's sneaking on pit road on me. We'll try to catch all the pit road action. We'll see which pit crews are eating ice cream or ready to work. So the 30 of Glenn Grigsby coming off of pit road. Little pit strategy, perhaps. Focus on the most exciting battle on the racetrack right now. This would be your battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th? Yes. No, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'm sorry. My deepest, sincerest apologies. I like the vertical ticker way more. I'm sorry, the horizontal ticker. Because it doesn't cut out the left side of the screens. My father-in-law watches these, good old Stephen Holovix. He's like, hey man, get that left side shit turned on. I'm like, yo man, I don't like it. I gave it a try the last bunch of weeks, but it just blocks out too much of my left side on my monitor. So, I'm sorry. I prefer the top. And that is what she said. All right, still watching my leaderboard on my other monitor. Make sure nobody's ducking down pit road. I have some software that tells me when they are on pit road because their name gets grayed out and I can see who is where. Brett Spaulding and Glenn Grigsby must have shared the same pit crew because they were both 14-second flat stops. Oh, we got the 30 underneath the 48. The 30 is on some new Air Jordans, and he is super duper fast. And I bet you by the time he gets to the leader, he's going to take one of them. He's 2 laps down, right? I thought he only lost 1. Anyways, he'll get one of them laps back here very shortly, as he is full speed ahead in that tide ride. Be interesting to see if some of these guys stretch it to lap 60. Not much going on right this second. 20 making his charge to the front. Ryan Sherrow does pretty good in the trucks. Struggles a little bit in the Cup Series. 2 totally different race vehicles. The Cup car is an animal. It's an animal to drive. You really gotta take care of your tires. Know when it's going to come out from under you. Just like the real Cup guys, they don't know when that thing's going to spin out, and it really catches a lot of guys off guard. And when you're driving that thing on the ragged edge, that ass end likes to kick out. We know Ryan Sherrow's been really good at qualifying most of the season. Didn't really qualify good tonight, but he's been up front for a couple poles this year. He can get the job done hot lapping. He's just working on his long run speed nowadays. So far, so good tonight. All the way from P16 up to P5 under green flag racing here. Still nobody down pit road. 24 with a massive lead, 2.3 seconds. That is damn impressive. You ain't impressed by that, then you don't know what the hell you're watching. Check out the sponsored race truck of iRacingIFlag.com. There it is, Toshiro. Rocking the colors for iRacing iFlag. Remember, use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off your order. If he has stuff out of stock, come back a week later and check to see if it's there. You get stuff back in stock. Every once in a while, of course, if he doesn't have the stuff, it's probably stuck on the West Coast somewhere at a shipping container. That's how things roll nowadays, because nobody wants to work to get them containers empty. All them Japanese goods. 7 of Austin Moore coming down pit road, lap 52. He could not do it on one stop, which means he's going to have to stop again before the end of this race. We'll stay with Austin Moore here, give him a little TV time. Watch his crew. Hey, you two, standing by the pit box. Your guys here on pit road. Give the guy a sandwich or an ice cream or something. Just stand there and shoot the shit. Man, making the rest of the crew do the work. The ghost crew, by the way, you can't even see them. There you have it. 13.7 off the jack. Pretty good stop there for the BMP crew. Watch Austin come off pit road. We'll see if that... Whoa, almost went the wrong way. We'll see. I think he did. I have no idea. I'm not out there. Anywho, just as long as he makes it inside this blue cone over here, he's all set. Anyways, we'll see if that makes other people go down pit road. Monkey see, monkey do. Keep an eye on the leader here. Make sure he doesn't sneak down pit road without me. Excuse me. I'm gonna get a swig of my Pepsi. Hang tight, y'all. Oh, nectar of gods. Pepsi. Kills Coca-Cola. Hands down. Oh, man. Somebody pick. Give me some action. Got a battle here for Ryan Sherrill, still chugging along. Putting all sorts of pressure on Tyler Marble in that 48 truck. He's like, all right, let's go. Tyler Marble doing a little side drafting down the straightaway. It's like, I ain't giving up this spot. I've been here all fucking night. You're going to have to work for this spot. Ryan Sherrill says, yeah, hold my beer. Oh, shit. As they say that, the 48 gets a nice run off the corner. But it's only a matter of time before the 20 clears 48 down low. Caught him from way behind. Should make the pass easily. Tyler Marble not giving up without a fight. Dives it back low. He'll have the preferred lane in turn 1 and gets a spot back. That'll probably make the 20 all sorts of angry. I think the 20 thinks he's faster. Let's see. These guys don't want to battle too hard. All right, the 0-1 says, nice move, number 7. Let's see what he did. Shall we? Goes. Well, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Maybe distance press with his new sets of sneakers on there. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, maybe he's talking about this move. Fakes the high, goes low, blows on by. Sweat Life TV. That's enough of that. All right, let's make sure we're not missing any pit stops. The 4's down pit road. The 48's down pit. Uh-oh, we got the 59 sitting in the grass. 48 done screwed up his pit stop. Didn't call it out, I don't think. And we got some collateral damage on the racetrack.
Pitting this lap, Vernon.
If the 48 didn't call out, he's pitting. That's bad news right there. Ah, that sucks. Got some collateral damage out of that. I'm surprised there's no yellow. 59 was out of the racing groove, so it didn't pull it out. All right, who else is on pit road? Tyler Marble went down. Jacob Musau went down. And Kyle Oakley's down. 39 is pitting. Well, it looks like these guys are going to try and stretch it on one pit stop. 20's down pit road. One of your fastest trucks on the racetrack tonight. Picked up a lot of spots. Everybody's down pit road right now except the... Oh, now there's just one truck left on the racetrack, the 33. Bernie Markheim will assume the lead, I'm assuming. Right now he's showing in P4. Let's see if he tries to go at least one more lap. He may run out of fuel. See if he comes down and tries to get a point, or if he's coming up. Looks like he's coming down pit road. I see some exhaust flames. Nope. Supposed to show what I know. I don't know shit. Wow, he's still in fourth. Nope, never mind. He's in first. Never mind. My software took a second to catch up. Let's see when he's gonna pit. There he is. He says he's pitting next time by, but he's got some fast trucks coming up hot and heavy in his rear. There's a joke in there. I'll leave it alone. Oh yeah, there's nobody behind him. I thought the 11 was gonna be a lot faster coming off pit road. 33 with a nice gentle entry on the pit road. Look at that. That's a textbook stop right there. All right, as we cycle through, Brandon Saylor is not your leader anymore because the 7 pitted earlier, but guess what? The 24 is on new sneakers, and he's going to catch the 7 in a hurry. The 03 was up in the wall. Did he blow a tire? Couldn't have blown a tire because he just came off pit road. Well, he told him Mr. Corner. I heard him lock up the brakes. Get back to the battle for the lead here. Brett Spotter will assume the lead. He pitted. Wow. He was actually, yeah, he was one of the first. Yeah, him and Glenn were one of the first ones to pit. So poor Brett's got 22 laps on his tires already, and Brandon Saylor is just going to eat him alive here with his new tires on this concrete racetrack. Yeah, it's only a minute. I bet you in the next 2-3 laps he's going to be by both of these guys. Slim pickings right there. Yep, there it is. A battle for the lead. New tires versus old tires. 7 trying to put up a fight here. Ooh, taking away the air. Trying to keep it down to the bottom. It's only a matter of time. Austin's got 14 on his tires, and Brandon's only got 5. I don't think the 24 is going to push it too hard. He still wants to save a little bit of tire, just knowing he's eventually going to get by these guys. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to stay with this battle for the lead, and then we'll go through the field again. Not a 7, not making it easy for the 24, Brandon Saylor. Austin's like, I want some TV time. I'm not making it easy for you. 24, being patient. He's always got a big lead over Brett and Jacob Musau. What happened to Kyle Knapp? He was P2 during the cycle, and now he's in P7. And his pit stop was not much slower. I'm not sure what happened. But he's all the way in P7 right now. All right, there's your pass for the lead. So that puts Brandon Saylor in the lead. 7 of Austin Matthews in second. Brett Spod will eventually be falling further down the leaderboard. And he's got some right side damage there. Jacob Musau in 4th. Ryan Sherrill, let's see if he can get that long run speed going again. One of the fastest trucks by the end of that first run. Tyler Marble falling down a little bit here. Might be trying to save a little bit of tire. Who's that by? Oh, that's 12. Kyle Knapp Sr. looking to put the pressure on Tyler. Stay with this battle for a sec. Well, I don't have to stay too much longer because it's already happening. Yeah, Kyle's on 9-lap tires. Tyler's on 11-lap tires. So that's battle of the tires right there. All right, so that puts Kyle Knapp in 6th, Tyler Marble 7th, Ryan Haynes is in 8th, Martin Sabak in 11th. I'm sorry, 9th. He's car 11. Brian Conklin continuing to struggle tonight. Down in P10. Cody Matthews in P11. Glenn Grigsby is on 28-lap tires. He's going to be pretty soon, I'd imagine. Well, maybe not for a little while longer. Kyle Oakley nursing that earlier damage. Looks like Wesley Gantz, victim of that bottleneck there on pit road entry, and looks like he lost a bunch of laps getting that truck repaired. They put the TV panel tailgate back on. Good on them. That's some pretty good duct tape there. It was knocked off earlier, so good on them to put that panel back on. Man, Brandon Saylor just putting on a clinic tonight. Man, the big healthy lead over everybody. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The amount of grip out here, I can't imagine there'll be a yellow. Of course, I hope that's not the announcer jinx. That's 20. Still coming. Well, he just pressed Brett's spot because Brett's on 31-lap tires. So looks were a little deceiving there. He'll eventually catch up to the 7 of Austin Moore. He's on older tires too. 7 trying to take a gamble on short pit, and it worked in the short run, but not working out in the long run here, even though he's still in P2. Oh damn, he's 3 seconds ahead of Jacob. Is 3 seconds behind Austin Moore, so Austin Moore really making it work on those old tires. Hasn't given up a lot of track position yet. So it'll be interesting to see the next time. When will be the next time he pits? Is he going to short pit again, or is he going to stretch? He can't make it to the end. He pitted too early. So do you give up the track position by short pitting and hope it stays green, or the opposite way around? Decisions that the race car drivers don't get paid enough to figure out. Vernon Markheim parked his truck. He led a lap and then parked his truck. I wonder if he got a penalty. Let's take a look, shall we? He had a nice pit road entry. We were watching him live. Not sure what happened here. It's getting right sides. Getting left sides. Off. Oh, unsafe pit exit, and he hits the old Alt F4 before bringing out a yellow. That's 2 weeks in a row. Very unfortunate. Where? Oh, yeah. All right, I think we're back to live TV. Tyler sporting some right side damage on the rear quarter panel of that truck, hurting his speed down the straightaway a little bit. Ooh, got a battle. We're going to have a battle here in a second. There we go. Not the battle I was suspecting. I was looking at Jacob and Austin in about a second and a half of each other. But the 12 of Kyle Knapp has really closed the gap. Looking to get by Jacob and have a shot at Austin there for P2. Man, Austin is really, I'm impressed by how long he's able to stay up there compared to these guys with fresh tires. 12 of Kyle Knapp gets underneath the 4 of Jacob Musau. They're going to come side by side down the straightaway. The 4 gets a nice one off the corner. He says, all right there, buckaroo, you're going to have to try again. Try a different lane and try and get me this time. The 12's like, all right, I'll try you again. Let's see if we try down low again. It is the preferred lane. Sends it way down deep. Way. Oh, yeah, he's going to clear him. That was textbook right there. Didn't shove him out of the way. Didn't squeeze him. Just sent it. The 4 gave him all sorts of room. Jacob knew he was kind of in trouble there. Didn't want to battle him too long and lose more spots because he sees that 20 truck coming in his mirror. Ryan Sherrill, he's coming. I bet you Ryan might finish 3rd in this race. We shall see. Get your lottery picks out. All right, let's get some more TV time to our leader. Looking to put Kyle Oakley a lap down here, and he's 2nd now. That'll Kyle Oakley running in 13th, so he'll have a decent amount of trucks lapped here. Oh man, a little sleepy tonight here in the Marble household. We're going to have a hell of a battle here in a second because the 7's going to do all he can to keep his spot, and the 12 and the 4 and the 20 are a bunch of hound dogs trying to get a piece of that dog food. '20 dives underneath the 4 truck. Looks like the 20 may have let off the gas a little bit there. Or the 4 says, not so fast. One of the 2. Glenn Grigsby down pit road, getting himself some 4 sneakers and some fuel. There you have it, coming down pit road. There's the battle for P2. What a run off the corner. Ooh, I thought we were going 3 wide. I think the 4 thought better of it. Oh, man. The 7 is not going to make it easy. But it's only a matter of time with them old sneakers on that truck. The 4 is going to do a little draft and help down the straightaway. Try to help the 12 clear and help himself get cleared. Oh, Nelly, that was close. Holy shit balls. 4 almost clips the 7. Almost ends the night for both of them. And 20's like, all right, y'all just keep on fighting. I'm going to get all you motherfuckers up here. 12's like, all right, if I can't get you down low, I'll get you up top. But I'm running on a racetrack, and I'm putting on a spark show. The 4 of Jacob Musow going down low to 20s, trying to make it 3 wide, but thinks better of it. Man, patience has got to be wearing thin with these 3 trucks trying to get by the 7 of Austin Moore. Oh, these guys are just going at it. They all want a piece of that P2 pie. 12's going to run out of real estate again off the corner exit. Not this time, though. Keeps it off the wall. 20 trying to push the 4 down the back straightaway. 20 really backing up his entry, trying to save that right front. He's going to get a nice run on exit here. Hopefully try to get by the 12 truck. Ooh, maybe both of them. Oh, the 4 of Jacob Musow slams the door. It's like, Man, this is fun to watch right here. 7 doing all he can on them old tires, making it work too. And I'm enjoying watching it. Oh, that's 12 washes up. The 20 will get the run off the corner. 20, Ryan Sherrill moves into 4th. Let's see if he can try to put more pressure on the 4, but the 4 is putting on pressure on the 7. Ooh, he's pushing around the corner. Oh, he gets him. Did he get him loose? I couldn't tell. Oh, we're going to be 3 wide going into turn 3. Who's going to play chicken first? Ain't none of them playing chicken. They all sailed it in there. Man, a 20 gets it done. Puts himself in the P2. Oh, they're wrecking. 7 is going through the grass. Let's see if he safely rejoins the racing surface. Yeah, please save it. Oh, his night is over. He needs to come down pit road right now. Don't bring out a yellow. Get that thing around the racetrack. Oh, we hate to see it. I think they just a racing deal and hard racing. We're going to watch that again real quick. It's like the 4 may have came down a hair. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it. 7 looking to get a run off the corner. Oh, the 4 almost hits the wall, then decides to come down just a hair. And the 7 was there. That's just one of them racing deals. Hell of a save. That's got to be the save of the season right there. Almost dies there. Almost dies there. Almost dies there. And then fast forward just a hair, and he almost dies on exit. Woo! That was an adventurous corner. There it is. As I said it, you should not come down pit road as that's happening. Now he just wants the rest of the cycle to go through and then get a yellow so he can recoup all that track position he just lost. Man, kudos, hats off to him, man, because he made them older tires work for a lot, like almost this whole run. And he's in the grass again. Oh no, what happened? Take a look. Tries to get all he can on pit exit. Oh, does his best. Kyle Larson dirt track imitation. Not sure if that'll give him an unsafe pit exit. No, he makes it to the correct side of the cone. Holy shit, what an adventure. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. He needs to put a Navy logo on that truck. Good Lord. Went from a good night to a shitty night, all in the matter of 1 lap. But that's why they call it racing. No harm, no foul there. It's just the 4 just kind of was avoiding the wall, and the 7 was there, and it's one of them deals. Some of the drivers may see it the other way, but I call it like I see it, and that's what I saw. So, all right, yeah, is the 20 still coming? Let's take a look. Well, he's got the 4 all over his dupa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brandon Saylor has a 9-second lead. There ain't no coming. You need to strap a rocket motor or engine to the back of that truck just to have a chance to catch him. Good Lord. All right, the 20, Ryan Sherrill, Jacob Musa are going to go at it here for P2 and 3. Kyle Knapp still is... No, Kyle Knapp is falling. Ryan Haynes is up to P4. I think Kyle may have used up his tires with that huge battle there for P2. I think it's paying the price for it now. But the 39, man, he's really shown some long run speed here. He's not... Austin Moore just turned the fastest lap of the race. I'm sure he's rage driving at the moment because, man, you got them 4 sneakers on and now he's just burning them up. But Ryan Haynes is coming. He's on his same cycle as these other guys. Oop, the 11 got into it with somebody, I think.
All good.
Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, the 12 having a good night to a bad night. Looks, oh no, that looks like the 11. Mark Sabak. Oh. Yeah, that was just Mark, I think, missing the corner entry a little bit. The 12 was there. He issued his apologies. Kyle didn't seem too mad because I think Kyle knows he done used up his tires. '20 cannot shake the Ford truck of Jacob Musa. Glenn Grigsby in there with his new sets of tires trying to get by these guys. Coming up on 20 laps to go here at caution-free Nashville. Let's check in on the Rainbow Warrior, shall we? 8-second lead. Good God. Man, that's impressive. We're going to start calling him Concrete Sailor. Could call him Concrete Carl if his name was Carl, but we're going to call him Concrete Brandon. Brandon Sailor. All right, quickly, we're going to go down the field. Brandon Sailor was the lead, as I know, as you know. 20, Ryan Sherrill, P2. 4, Jacob Musa, P3. Ryan Haynes, P4. Right, there you are. Mark Sabak, P5. Kyle Knapp, P6. Brian Conklin, P7. The 10 of Cody Matthews, P8. Tyler Marvel on the struggle bus, P9. Jason Johnson, P10, your first car 1 lap down, your current lucky dog eligible truck. Where is he on my board? 01. There you are, Coast Guard truck. Kyle Oakley having a struggle night tonight with that damage, P11. Christopher Galgill, P12. Whoops, not truck 12, P12, there we go. Todd Shiro, P13. We got trucks all over the place. Austin Moore trying to make a rebound here late. A lot of these guys are one-stopping it, so he's gonna really run out of time. He's just hoping to be the lucky dog, and hopefully he gets some caution. 35 of Brett Spaude. 30 Glenn Grigsby. See if he's still with them guys. No, it looks like he got by him. And Wesley Gantz, a victim of that pit road entry shenanigans there. Having a rough night tonight. Disappointing small field here at Nashville, but it is what it is. It's summertime. People outside enjoying themselves, having a grand old time. Like to thank the current guys that show up week in and week out to give us a decent sized field of trucks. Only 19. Got a good good core of group drivers here. Good group of core drivers? I don't know. We got good core drivers here. That like to come in, week out, no matter what. It could be the most beautiful day outside, and they'll be here racing with us. I appreciate them guys very much. Let's focus on the battle for P2. It is no longer a battle. It appears that 20 has showed his superiority. Ryan Haynes not giving up. Trying all he can to get by these two trucks. Now he's going down low. But the Ford takes a nice wide arc into the corner. Keep that momentum up. Oh my, oh my. The 39 is finally underneath the 4 of Jacob Musa. Ryan Haynes trying to get himself onto the podium. Do a little post-race interview action with yours truly. And just stay with this battle for P2 for now. Ain't missing nothing with Mr. Sailor. Oh my goodness. Will he clear him off of corner exit? No, he's got the draft help of the 77. Not anymore. They're making it 3 wide in turn 1. Oh! Oh! Oh, man, that was close. Thank goodness there was no net code right there, because that could have been lights out. I hear somebody squealing tires. My left ear. Take a look at my left monitor. I don't see anybody over there. Not sure what happened. 39, Ryan Haynes pulls into P3. And the 4's like, hey, it ain't over yet, boss man. I'm looking to get myself back on the podium. Runs out of racetrack room. On corner exit. The 39 is going to have all the momentum down the back straightaway. And there he is. There's the pass. Still holding on for P3. Ryan Sherrill's loving this in this mirror. He's like, all right, guys, you guys just keep battling. I'll just start pulling away. Don't have to worry about you guys by the time this race is over. All right. I think that's that. The 11. He's starting to close the gap a little bit, it appears. Maybe he's looking to get on a podium late here in this race. Running out of laps, though. Running out of laps in a hurry. Giving it all he can coming off them walls. So close. Brandon Saylor, the Rainbow Warrior, just putting on a clinic here tonight. Showing, at least you're so smooth around these corners. Letting it roll. Probably got one hand on the wheel, the other hand eating some ice cream. And I know what's going on in his head right now. He's hearing noises. He is thinking there's going to be a yellow that ruins his night. All these things go through your head when you're out there with that big of a lead. You're praying, no yellows, no yellows, no whammies, no whammies, stop. It's a little game show for the old timers out there. What the hell was the name of that damn game? No whammies, no whammies. Oh, Pressure Luck. Pressure Luck with that little gremlin guy. It's pretty funny. Showing my age there. We're going to stay with Mr. Sailor here for the first. No, we're not. We're going to check in to make sure there's no battle for P2 or P3 first. All right. We'll stay with Mark Zabak here. I think Cheryl and Haynes will be your podium guys. That's just my humble opinion. Looks like Mark Zabak trying to get himself into the top 4. Got himself a little hot rod here late on the long run. Pretty sure everybody's good on gasoline. They all split the race in half for the most part. All right, 4 laps to go. Try to keep an eye on this battle and keep an eye on Brandon Saylor. Only 1 lap truck in front of him. Three laps to go at the line. Running out of stuff to say here until we get to, oh, got a big run off the corner there. I didn't notice it till the last second. This is your battle for P4 late. The 4 is like, all right, man, you can have it. You don't fucking warm me out. You can have it. You can have it. I'm not gonna, not gonna be the guy that brings out the yellow and ruins the experience for everybody else. He didn't fight too hard there. He's like, all right, you can have it. You got me. You got me on quarter exit. Good on you. Well, all right, 2 to go. We're going to stay with our leader, Brandon Saylor, the Rainbow Warrior from Indiana, putting on a freaking show here at Nashville Super Speedway. Right from the initial green flag, just dropped the hammer, did his best Colt Trickle imitation. I'm going to drop the hammer. No, you're not. Yes, he is. Holy shit. He's just putting on a show. White flag lap, Capital One credit cards, get them out, swipe them, get some cash out, get in debt. Can't pay off your debt because the interest is too damn high. Brandon Saylor sails it off into turn 3. Bright spot, not making it easy for the leader. Woo! Not sure what that's all about. I kind of want to pull over and let him go. But Brandon Saylor is your winner here at Nashville. The Nashville 160 in the Fast Track Truck Series. I believe this is win number 2 on the season for him. Getting some more playoff points. There you have it. Brandon Spahn. That's right. Ryan Sherrill P2 and Ryan Haynes P3. Let's go to a commercial break. Shall we? Commercial. Here we go.
You win, Brandon. Sorry.
Brandon Saylor, if you want to get interviewed, get on Discord. All right, guys, we're back. iRacing iFlag Nashville 160. Here is your let's talk proper English. Here are your final results. I had to mute that so I don't get confused. All right, Brandon Saylor, your winner. Absolute ass kicking. Ryan Sherrill P2, Ryan Haynes P3, Mark Zabak P4, Jacob Musa P5, Kyle Knapp Sr. P6, Brian Conklin rebounds for a nice P7. Was running around top 10, I believe. Courtney Matthews 8th, Jason Johnson. Jason Johnson with a nice run tonight. 9th. Good on him. Tyler Marble 10th. Next page. Kyle Oakley 11th, Austin Moore 12th, Christopher Cowgill 13th, Todd Sherrill 14th, Brett Spot 15th, Brent Grisby 16th, Wesley Gant 17th, Vernon Markheim 18th, and Joseph Musal 19th. All right, let's get some people in here for interviews, shall we? We're going to start with our third place finisher, Ryan Haynes. Ryan Haynes, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track TV booth. Brought yourself home with a P3 finish tonight here at Nashville Super Speedway. Started 11th, worked your way up to the field, got yourself into P3 late in the race. Tell us how it went.
I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like a win. It's been a very, very long season. I mean, I think I had a pretty good long run truck, and, you know, out of Austin, Brett and I think I'm better on the long run than they are. And I mean, just, man, played it kind of safe. And I thought I was going to be in trouble when Tyler and Ryan got into it, but ended up missing all that.
Yeah, that was, I'm not sure what happened there. We saw it, and unfortunately the pizza man Wesley Gant was the wrong spot, wrong time, got the most damage out of it, pretty much ended his night. But hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, man, you were like you said, you had some great long speed tonight. Another caution-free race here at Fast Track. So to charge your way up from 11th to 3rd, it's a hell of a race night. All right, man. Give a shout out to I don't know, whoever you want, your family, your sponsors, your dog, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife, Kelsey, because every Monday and Wednesday she has to put our son Ryder down. So I want to thank her, because if I don't, I won't hear the end of it. And Brett and Austin. Austin was definitely, he was definitely holding up some guys for me and wasting some of their tires. So I guess I got to thank him. And Bushnell Motorsports Park, it's that's where Brett and I work. We run a go-kart track in Florida. So just want to thank, you know, him for letting me put BMP on the truck.
Yeah, man, roger that. Happy wife, happy life. And the next time I'm down in Florida, I want some free laps in a go-kart.
Come on over. We'll take care of you.
Roger that. All right, man. Congratulations. Got yourself a P3 tonight. Hell of a job. Put on a good show. And we'll see you. There is no racing next week, I don't believe. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. We'll check the calendar. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for supporting the league, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, sir. I'll be there.
All right, let's pull in our P2 truck. That would be one Ryan Sherrill. Give the All-Star Racing giveaway a little TV time. Ryan Sherrill, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track TV booth. Man, impressive long run speed all night long before the first pit stop of the night and after the first pit stop. Well, the only pit stop for a lot of you guys, but man, you really had some long run speed all night long. Charged yourself all the way up from 16th place to 2nd in a caution-free race here at Nashville Super Speedway. Go ahead and tell us about it, sir.
Yeah, I didn't do myself any favors in qualifying. I had a fast trucking practice and botch qualifying, but long run speed's been something I've been really working on, and I've talked to you a few times trying to pick your brain on how you do it, so maybe a little bit of marble wearing off on me, but it's exciting, and I'm glad that it's starting to come together because it had to tonight if I was going to get a decent finish.
All right, man, just get that microphone a little closer to your mouth. You started out loud, but tailed off there. Man, we were watching you, and you were battling Austin and Ryan Haynes and Kyle Knapp. I believe the 7 of Austin was in there. Austin was really making them old tires work, making you guys really work for that P2. Man, and then he just unfortunate incident with it was the 4 of Jacob Musa that was in that battle too. And unfortunately, the 4 Well, he missed the wall, almost bounced it off the wall, and unfortunately the 7 was there, put him through the grass. But man, he made you guys work for it. You guys kept it clean. You made it fun to watch. That was pretty damn impressive there, and you finally brought her home P2. All right, man, real quick, you can give a shout out to your family, friends, and of course, that big orange logo on the hood of your truck. Tell us about it.
Yeah, actually, wanted to thank the Ford truck, Jacob. I think he had some bad blood from last week, but his blocks actually kind of slowed me down a little bit, saved just enough fuel. So when I did get around him, I could make it to the end. All I was going to say is if you're going to shoot your shot, don't fucking miss.
All right, Roger, that. Give a shout out to your sponsors. Give them a little TV time.
Yeah. So All-Star Racing Giveaway. It's an awesome site on Facebook. They do a lot of different things, definitely within the parameters of Facebook, through some not auctions for relatively cheap prices. You can get yourself some good die casts, and they're really expanding into sports cars as that blows up. So go check out their Facebook site if you're a collector in the hobby like so many NASCAR fans are.
All right, Roger that. I've browsed that Facebook page a bunch of times, and they got a lot of good stuff on there, man. So if you guys are into diecast out there in TV land, go ahead and check them out. All-Star Racing Giveaways on Facebook, and get yourself in there, join the group, and be part of the waffles / giveaways or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, congratulations on your P2 tonight. Well deserved, fun stuff to watch, and we'll see you the next time we are racing. And I don't know where it's at, and I don't have a schedule. So, anyways, congratulations.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
You too. All right, let's bring in Brandon Saylor. Brandon Saylor, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Dude, that was just a nice, swift ass kicking, man. Tell us, holy shit. Right from the initial green flag of the race, you just dropped that hammer. You were gone. I mentioned on the broadcast that I think maybe you're going to use up your tires. Well, goes to show what I know. I don't know shit. Because that was just an epic beatdown, dude. Congratulations. Tell us about it.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it, man. I'm kind of sitting here pinching myself. I haven't really raced this track a whole lot, so kind of just sitting here in a daze. But yeah, I don't know. The truck just felt super good. It had good speed on the long run, and on the initial launch there, it took off and just tried to set a moderate pace. Last week at Chicagoland, it went green and didn't work out for me. So I thought, man, I'm just gonna kind of bide my time here and set a nice pace. And if these guys catch me, they catch me. We'll see what happens. But kept a lot of pace in the truck. So I just kept the pedal down, and it all worked out. So I was kind of nervous at the pit stop area, but that worked out as well. And here we are.
Yeah, man, we were watching you, and we went in your truck, I believe, 1 or 2 times, and was kind of comparing steering wheels with the other drivers, and you were just super smooth, letting it roll. The ass end wasn't getting happy. Man, that truck of yours was on absolute rails tonight, man. So I believe this is your second win of this season, and that just gathering up some more playoff points as we get closer to the playoffs, man. Man, we couldn't really focus on you because you had such a large lead, so we were focusing on the other battles. There was a hell of a battle for P2, so if you still have your replay and you saved it or just watched the broadcast back then, those guys were throwing haymakers for P2, and it was pretty fun to watch. So, all right, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch it. I'm definitely going to go back and watch it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was just, it loved to wrap the bottom. And again, I don't know, just kind of pinching myself, waiting for it to fall off. And it just never did. So I don't know. Hey, I'm going to give part of the credit to I'm racing a new wheel, new direct drive. I went from a old Logitech G27 and upgraded to a direct drive. So this is my second race with it. So I'm going to give all the credit to this new wheel.
Oh my God! Now you're gonna make me go out to the fucking store and get one. What'd you get? Spill the beans.
I did the Moza Racing V2.
Oh boy! Did you get the pedals with it too?
I did the, I think it's the SRP lights, I believe it is. So I went all in, man. Figured, got this much money in the hobby, might as well go a little further, right?
Amen. So this was your second race with the pedals too?
Yes, it was. Yep.
Yeah, the pedals make just as much of a big difference as the wheel does. So I would thank your pedals more. But you were running Logitech pedals before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's oh my God, it's a night and day difference, dude. Wow, you're gonna make me go out and spend money that I don't have. So, because I'm also on a Logitech wheel, but I have Fanatec pedals, and man, you're gonna make me go spend money. Now you're gonna make other people spend money too. Going, holy shit, the guy can win by 9 seconds. I guess I'm going to buy a direct drive stuff. So, hey man, congratulations, dude. That was pretty damn impressive. All right, this is your last chance to give any shout outs you'd like to give, and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, hey, I just want to thank you guys. Appreciate you guys putting on this league. Appreciate racing with every one of these guys. I really enjoy this this league. It's the first league I've ever been in. Everybody has a lot of courtesy and races clean, and I really enjoy it. So I just want to thank you guys for putting it on, and everybody else that is a part of it.
Well, thank you very much. Don't be afraid to spread the word as our numbers are dropped down a little bit. They always drop down in the summertime. That's part of league races. Everybody's outside enjoying fresh air and whatnot. But anybody out there in your neck of the woods, and or anybody spread the word, and we'll get some more race trucks out here so you can go and smack their ass too. So
for sure. Well, I'm gonna miss next week in Atlanta, so I'm out for vacation. So I'll ride this one into vacation and be back for whatever's after the off week.
All right, Roger that, and man, congratulations, got yourself some more playoff points, and I'll let you go. I'm done rambling, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep. All right, well, there you have it. Unbelievable ass kicking there by Brandon Saylor. Got himself a new wheel, new pedals. Now everybody's going to be running out to the internet and start doing the clickety-click and buying shit. So me personally, I've had my heart set on a VRS wheel. Someday I'll get my hands on one. Just not in the cards at the moment. I don't have over $1,000 to spend on stuff like that. But all right, well, there you have it. Brandon Saylor, Ryan Sherrill, and Ryan Haynes, almost a Ryan show. They did put on a hell of a show for that battle for P2 and P3. So there you have it. Another caution-free race here at FastTrack Sim Racing 2 weeks in a row. Chicagoland, Nashville. Next week we are at Atlanta. The fast reconfigured super speedway / whatever, mile and a half, whatever it is, 2 miles. I don't know. Anyways. Great race tonight. Lots of battles. I'm out of words. Hell of a job there, Brandon Saylor. Congratulations. We'll see. Oh, iRacingIFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15, all one word, at checkout to save 18% off the order. Then on Monday night, come check us out at Nashville Super Speedway, Ghost Racing Network on YouTube. Austin Green is your announcer. He is way better than I am. So he does a hell of a job for us. I can't recommend him enough. Go over there to YouTube right now. Click that subscribe button. Ghost as in, scary ghost. Ghost Racing Network. Go ahead and give him a like or subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, thank you to everybody. I love you. I'm out. See ya. Bye.
basket can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second spot, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at him.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger?